Arizona's news headquarters at 200 EPB. This is 12 News.
In this morning School Solutions Big School Choice News this week, 3 major issues happen. Lawmakers passed the Education Savings Account program. It allows parents of a child with a disability to withdraw their child from a public district or charter school and then receive a payment to allow them to go to a private school. It's designed to replace Arizona's voucher program, which the Arizona Supreme Court ruled unconstitutional 2 years ago. But this week, the U.S. Supreme Court shot down that Arizona decision and ruled in favor of the voucher program. Critics had said it improperly directed taxpayer funds to religious schools that they believed violated the First Amendment. The Arizona voucher program won because it only allows taxpayers to direct their own tax dollars to religious schools. Also this week, the governor vetoed the expansion of the private tuition tax credit program, which would have removed the corporate cap and expanded the amount individuals and couples could donate to organizations that provide scholarships to private schools. She says it unbalances the budget. So joining me to explain all of this news is Elizabeth Dreckman, Executive Director of the Arizona School Choice Trust, the state's oldest scholarship tuition organization, and Andrea Weck-Robertson, the mother of Lexi, who relies on the scholarship program. Thank you so much for joining us. All of this is pretty confusing. There are now 3 choices, right? Are they different?
Yes, the education savings accounts will take effect next year. The existing programs for special needs and for individual families, those have been around for a long time, and those allow individuals like us to donate to a scholarship organization, which then takes the money and gives it to a family like Andrea's to use as a scholarship, either for a student to go to a private school or for a student with special needs to go to private school.
And all of them have the same donation, $500
Correct.
for individuals, and then $1,000 for couples.
Correct.
Okay, and so that deadline for all 3 of those programs is April 18th.
Correct. This year it's April 18th.
And that is new.
That is new, and it allows people to give through April 18th of this year to take it off of last year's taxes.
And here's a statement in part from the AEA President Andrew Morrill. He says the legislators and the majority continue to cut public school funding. At the same time, they attempt to divert more public funds into private schools who are refusing to reform documented abuses in the tuition tax credit programs. What's your reaction to that statement?
Well, our organization has always given to low-income families, and I don't believe that the program diverts money. I believe it allows parents to take the money that would have been allocated for their child and use it for private tuition.
And Andrea, it helped your child. Explain your story.
She's a completely different child. She had started in the public school system without making any progress. She wasn't being given the things that she
And what was
needed.
her disability?
Her disability is cerebral palsy and autism.
And they could not help her in public schools.
They really couldn't. It was more babysitting than directed at her specific needs.
So you received how much money, and where did she go?
She received around $26,000, and she's at St. Dominic's of Savio in Tempe, and she is thriving. She's the leader in her class. She loves to be there. It's one-to-one. She's got an adult that is with her at all times.
So you're thrilled with all this news?
Absolutely thrilled. She's wonderful.
Andrea, Liz, thank you so much. And to learn more about the new school choices, just click on links at schoolsolutions.azcentral.com. Scott.